If everybody's ready, I'd like to introduce Indiana's next Supreme Court Justice. In a group of admirable finalists, Stephen David stood out first for the breadth and diversity of his experience. In addition to a distinguished 15-year tenure on the bench, he spent years in business on the receiving end of law and regulation. He compiled a highly decorated military career, during which he was tested in one of the most sensitive and challenging legal assignments possible. Lastly, I heard clearly from Stephen David an expression of commitment to the proper restraint in jurisprudence, deep respect for the boundaries of judicial decision-making. He will be a judge who interprets rather than invents our laws. It's with a lot of thanks to the members of the nominating commission, to all the candidates who offered themselves up, and a lot of gratitude to all those who took part, that I introduce Indiana's next Justice of the Supreme Court, Judge Stephen David of Boone County.
Thank you. Good morning. Governor, first of all, I thank you for your trust and confidence that you've placed in me. I give you my word that I will not let you down, nor the citizens of the state of Indiana. It's been a rigorous, busy, and public, transparent process, and I want to express my gratitude for the efforts, the hard work, the commitment that the Judicial Qualifications Commission, each one of those members put forward, chaired by the Chief Justice. Unless you've experienced it, you don't know what I'm talking about, but it was certainly thorough. Catherine, thank you for supporting me, putting up with me, tolerating me for the last few months. It's been a very interesting experience. I look forward to working with the absolute best Supreme Court in the United States and the absolute best Court of Appeals and all the trial judges and every lawyer. And most importantly, I look forward to serving the citizens of the state of Indiana. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have half as great a day as I intend to have today.
Catherine, congratulations to you too, and welcome this morning.
Thank you.
Questions?
What will be your sustained match?
It's a great question. I don't know. I don't know. Sometime in October, probably, mid-October.
Is there like hazing or something? You know?
I don't know what the pledgeship process
Yeah.
is. I don't know if the office has been moved. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited to find out.
Run upstairs and ask the boss.
Yes.
Governor, there was a lot of discussion about the fact that there are no women on the Indiana Supreme Court. Did that play into your consideration?
I'd like nothing more than to do that. I've done it on dozens. I've nominated women to dozens of past occasions, and sometimes for the first time. I might have used it as a tiebreaker, but this was not a tie. My task was to find the best person on the merits. I'm sure I did, and now the state's going to benefit from that for years to come. So it could have entered in the process under different circumstances, but really nothing can get in front of picking the very best person, and I'm certain that's what we did here.
What made him the best?
I just, as I cited, he has a diversity and a breadth of experience that separated Judge David, I thought, in particular. I will say that his years in business, on the receiving end of law and regulations, seeing the process from the other side, I thought was very important. His military career is fascinating the further you dig into it. He stood for the rule of law, as I said obliquely, in one of the most challenging assignments I can imagine any lawyer has been given in or out of the military, when he was asked to defend the people at Guantanamo. So just a rare combination of backgrounds and preparation that I thought made him an obvious choice among a very good group of finalists.
I've never argued a case before the Indiana Supreme Court. I may have an opportunity to step out in front some afternoon and talk to them, but no, I've never done that.
What made this opportunity attractive to you?
Quite frankly, it was an opportunity to serve in a different capacity. I believe my life is about public service, and this was not something I was planning on doing. This is something that just came along. And Catherine and I discussed it with family and friends, and thought we would submit an application and see where this went. I have the utmost respect for the Constitution of our country and of this state. We have a fantastic process in this country, and I believe, as I believe the justices of the Supreme Court and our governor and many, many public officials in the state understand how sacred, how valuable that process is. And to be able to be a part of that and be a part of the future of this great state it's just something that, you know, you dream about. When I was a young child, I wanted to go to college, and was the first one in my family to go to college. I thought if I could get in law school, that would be so wonderful. And then the opportunity to run for judge, and then this opportunity is just beyond anyone's wildest imagination. You know, the lesson learned is it's okay to dream. And, you know, hard work can pay off. And I believe in professionalism and civility, and that's what I hope to add to a Supreme Court that already lives by that. And, yes?
Was there a case in your time on the bench that you feel, or an issue that you dealt with, that you feel characterizes your career or your judicial policy?
Sure. Every day is a new opportunity, and that's what I've learned working with children. I have all the children jurisdiction and working with other judges that are so dedicated to fixing our kids and fixing our families. And as much as you get frustrated and you may want to give up, or you just can't do that. And every day is another opportunity. We can fix almost anything. And I tell kids that. I tell adults in the criminal justice system, you know, you can improve. You can do better. At night, before I fall asleep, when I'm trying to fall asleep, is, you know, what did I do well today? What can I do better? What did I not do well today? And get up the next day and do your very best. And those are the kind of cases that it's going to be okay, whether it's a divorce case or a personal injury case. Put forth my best effort, operate at 125% of maximum, and don't worry about anybody else. If they're operating at 50%, too bad, so sad for them. But I'm going to do the very best I can.
When did you call the judge to offer him the position?
Tuesday? Yes, sir.
Tuesday during the day.
Why just wait for David to come to the answer?
I was busy. We were welcoming new business and cutting property taxes, and yesterday I was chasing all over northern Indiana. So, I thought the judge needed a couple, 3 days to organize his own calendar. Anybody else? Thanks for coming.
Thank you.